I'm Sarah Woodbury, and this is a quick trip to the Roman fort of Canovium. Canovium is located on the Conwy River at what is known now as Caerhun. Canovium, or Caerhun as it's known now, was a Roman fort built starting at around 70 AD. It was occupied into the 4th century. The fort was built here to guard the first passable ford of the River Conwy south of its mouth. The ford of the Conwy River that Canovium guarded was here, somewhere. The river's been allowed to meander, so this is 2,000 years ago. We don't know exactly what it looked like, but we do know that it was here because that's why they built the fort. So this has my vote for the ford. There's a lot of rock here to over there that seems to separate this area from the land on both sides. And then the road goes that way up to the fort and across that way to those very ordered stones on the other side. The road associated with this ford ran from Holyhead to Llanfaes, across the Menai Strait via the Lavan Sands to Garth Celyn, or Aber, and then over the Bolcha Divine to Caerhun and points east. Since Canovium was built over the top of an ancient river crossing, the native Welsh occupied the site before the Romans came and then reoccupied it after they left. This fact is the source of the Welsh name for the place, Caerhun, which means Fort of Rhyn, named for the 6th century king of Gwynedd. I'm walking along here on the top of the wall that surrounded the Roman fort at Caerhun, as these sheep are running from me. All it is a farmer's field now, but at one time it housed 500 men. Coming up here is the entryway, one of the 4 probably main entryways, a little bit of stone left. And we cross down and up again. In addition to a headquarters building, granaries, and barracks, the fort also included a bathhouse outside the fort's walls and a vicus, or civilian settlement, to the north. From down below, it's easy to see that this field is actually not just a field, but is a earthen wall that was topped initially by timber palisade and then by stone back 1,000-some years ago. During Roman times, a village grew up outside the fort, and after the Romans left, it was occupied by the Welsh. That includes the building of a church which still stands within the precincts of the old fort. It is completely unsurprising that there would be a medieval church in the midst of a Roman fort. This one occupies the northeast corner of it. The Romans did become Christian there at the end and would have had a chapel themselves. And there is a very strong connection between these ancient Roman sites, Christianity, and the people who were left behind. Caerhun plays a role in my books in that, throughout my various series, travelers pass through this site in its guise as a Welsh fort, since it was still the best place to cross the Conwy River. Thanks for watching my video. You can click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel to see more. There'll be a new video next week. If you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.